Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Outdoor Seacoast wall sconce. This is the 34220. This is the middle size one. I think these are actually indoor-outdoor because I think this would be dynamite to have inside, especially in a bathroom, if you're using the white glass, which is called opal. If you want to use it in a different place, let's say in a hallway or a dining room or maybe flanking a fireplace, I would probably do the seated clear, the one with the little air bubbles in it that's clear, and then put a decorative light bulb in it and put it on a dimmer, so it would be awesome. But all that aside, check out the videos on the other sizes too, so there might be a little information that I don't have in that one. So moving on, let's talk about more on this. So this is 18.6 inches overall height, and that's going to be the overall distance from the bottom to the top. 4.8 inches wide. Projection from the wall out is 5.2 inches, so it doesn't come out that far. Back plate is going to be 4.8 by 8.6. Mounting height from the bottom of the fixture to the middle of your electrical outlet box is coming in at 5.47, right to the center. More information about that is on the installations instructions, and how we're going to see that. You're going to look over here, midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. So open that up for me. Lots of good information about there, how everything goes together, how you put the glass on. The glass has a closed top, so nothing will get in. It's also a very heavy glass too, just by the way. The other thing is it'll show you technical drawings of how everything goes on the junction box, so it's super easy. Okay, coming in at 4.2 pounds, also very easy. Like I said before, you've got two different types of glass that you can use on this. Opal is going to be an opaque white glass, and you can see it next to me, and I'll talk more about that later. It's also the seated clear glass is going to be a glass that, like I said, you can see through it. So put in a decorative light bulb of some sort, and you know there are all kinds of these. This is kind of a flame tip incandescent. This is an LED. We'll talk about this in a second, but you can do a lot with this. So moving on from there, let's say, okay, so you've got 60 watt max if you're going to be using an incandescent bulb. If you want to go LED, there's really no limit. Your limit is going to be, can I get the bulb into the glass? And this is a type B chandelier type, but medium base. So see the base on this? This is the larger one. The next size down from this has that smaller chandelier base, but this is going to be the medium one. And like I said, you can go up to 60 watts for incandescent. As far, excuse me, as far as LED, sky's the limit as far as what you put into this. As long as it gets in the glass okay, you're good to go. The other thing is, if you guys are using these inside or outside, and let's say you're using these outside or on a patio or on a covered porch, I would put them on a dimmer. That's a great thing to do because you'll be able to dim them down and you won't have that glare. If you're sitting out there with your friends having coffee after dinner, you can almost get these down to like candlelight. I think that looks really good. Okay, so that kind of wraps up this part of the whole deal. So I want to touch on Hubbardton Forge's glass for just a second. Hubbardton Forge's opal glass is not just another piece of white glass. This is actually hand-blown glass. All of their glass is hand-blown. And to begin with, it's actually a clear piece of glass to start with. And then they come in, they blow a second layer on the inside of white glass. Then they come back and they do a third step where they sandblast the entire outside. So you'll notice when you get these in your hands, they actually have layers of glass on them on the end. You can see them on these two pieces, and it gives it this really soft, semi-transparent, kind of milky quality. It's a soft glowing piece. Really pretty. You know, they're really obsessed about details at Hubbardton Forge, and a lot of people don't. I don't think they appreciate it out in the world, but you appreciate it because that's why you guys are here watching this video. There you go. Let's talk about something else. Same kind of idea. They only use aircraft grade aluminum to make all of their outdoor lighting, and the reason they do that is because aluminum holds up better than any other material in harsh, extreme weather. When you go out and you're out in the world, look up and you'll see those jet airlines flying up there way above your head. They're all made out of aluminum for a reason, because it holds up beautifully, it welds beautifully, it doesn't rust, it's very light, and it's just the best material to use outside. So on top of that, they have developed these outdoor baked epoxy powder coats that can go over this and make them pretty much indestructible, and we're going to talk about that right now. So how they do this, you'll notice in the picture next to me, there's a picture of a woman, and she's actually shooting powdered finish at the fixture. And they take the fixture, let's say this is the fixture to begin with, okay? They wire it up with a wire here, a wire coming down. They run a small amount of electricity through it to make it positive. And what that does, it makes it attract everything around it. So when she's over there spraying little bits of powdered finish, What it's going to do, it's going to go over the entire fixture. It's going to get into every nook, every cranny, top, bottom, sides, the whole thing. They're going to take that fixture, they're going to put it into an oven. That's going to melt that down and make it into a hard epoxy shell. And it makes it, incredibly strong. Because they do this, and these things have been tested in these wind chambers where they have shot, salty seawater at them, basically, because that's what's going to happen on a beach, right? Where a lot of these things are going to end up. They had to really do that to make sure that they're going to hold up for you. And because they have done that, they offer the best warranty for the entire lighting industry. And you can see that over on the left-hand side of your screen. Limited lifetime warranty for residential use, and check it out, and it'll really make you feel better about their products. Cool. Okay. Moving on from there, why don't we talk about our showroom in Vermont. We have over 350 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We actually have a What's on Display page on our website. It's over on the red tabs over on the left-hand side of your screen, so you can open up that and check it out. Showroom has also a clearance center. So clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's an amazing deal for you. It's returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. If you guys are going to come visit us, do me a favor, bring a big SUV, if you can, if you have one, only because the boxes are set up for shipping. Measure everything you can think of. So measure with a measuring tape, measure your ceilings, measure counters, tables, distances between junction boxes and things like ceilings, because if you're looking, you want to make sure when you're looking at these things that they're going to be able to be used by you for your needs, okay? And then also bring an iPad. If you guys are doing a project and you have a tablet laying around at home, take pictures with that. Take pictures and you can bring that tablet in and we can go through all those pictures together and look and see what you guys are doing, and I can help you out on that, okay? So when you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont, and we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No one else does that. Some larger items, generally big things on pallets and custom things, are going to be non-returnable. We'll always tell you that on the page for it, so just keep your eyes peeled for that. And then on top of all that, we offer a rush program. So in order for you to get all of these different finishes, Hubbardton Forge doesn't stock. It takes generally about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. We can cut that time in half, and it is super, super inexpensive. A lot of people don't even know about it. If you want to know about it, the best thing to do is just drop me a quick email, sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. You can also call 802-446-2400 during business hours. And so I'm here every day except Sunday, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time if you guys want to talk to me. And then you can email us 7 days a week at sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. So I think that kind of wraps things up on this. You guys have any questions at all, let me know. Thank you for stopping in today. Take care. Bye-bye.